Ready? Go.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, handsome.
Hello. I was gonna say sexy and foxy, and it was gonna come out soxy.
I'm Soxy.
Hey, Soxy. It was sexy and foxy.
I do that. I'm not used to you doing that. Okay.
Welcome to Foodie Friday.
Yes.
And we're doing what today, babe?
Today, I am excited because we are making something that's not just a good meal, not just a go-to for us sometimes or almost weekly.
Every Sunday morning for me, anyway.
Every Sunday morning or Saturday morning. But we're making something that is super awesome. It's our breakfast casserole. Or it could be a brunch casserole. Depends what time we get up on Saturday. Don't judge us. Today, that's what we're gonna share with you.
Okay.
What are you doing?
How to fix your mic? It was all like your cable was moving. Okay,
Sorry.
so what do we have, babe?
Guys, Chris is our sound man as well. Okay, let's get on this breakfast casserole. We are starting with 8 eggs.
8 eggs.
Yeah, you can go ahead and whisk that for me, babe.
I cracked them and there's no shells in them.
It's a miracle, guys. It's a whole miracle. What I did just a few minutes ago is that I browned like a pound of pork sausage, guys. Don't judge me either. It's pork. But
who's gonna judge you for pork? What other kind of sausage is it? Turkey?
Well, no. I'm just saying,
Roadkill.
like it's pork, and people don't like to use pork these days.
I don't know, not one person.
High cholesterol, all these different things. Okay, so it's just like a pound of I'm gonna tell y'all, Jimmy Dean, the regular one, because I don't like spicy. I just browned that, so that's ready to go. What we're gonna do to the 8 eggs that he just whisked, I'm gonna pour in a 1.5 cups of, I feel judgment already just saying it out loud, heavy cream. If you're more on the conservative side, you could definitely use whole milk. That's fine. We won't judge you. But we're putting a 1.5 cups of heavy cream in here. Okay, and so to this egg mixture, let's see, I'm gonna do like a 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Sometimes you say you feel like it's a little too salty.
Yeah, it's too salty. So
do you want me to just do 1 teaspoon?
Yeah, you're good.
And the other 1/2 teaspoon that I would typically use, you could just add it at the end.
Well, you're getting it in the sausage too, so to me it was like...
It was over...
Yeah, it was overbearing.
It was overbearing for you. Okay, well let me tell you what's overbearing for me, this here pepper. So I'm only gonna do, I usually do like 1/4 teaspoon.
Okay.
If you're not looking. And if you're looking, I do 1/2.
All right.
Because I also feel like you could add that.
Yeah, I can add that.
If
with
you
pepper,
want to.
It's one of those things, man. It's better to add it on the back end than
than it is to do it there. Okay, so the other things that we're gonna put in our egg mixture, this is...
You can't tell the difference.
Onion powder. Woo! No, I know.
Garlic.
Yeah, let's talk about onion powder. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put wait, did you see the way I breathed and it like flew up? Babe, I have onion powder. Blow my eyes. No, you're gonna have to like...
You don't have it. All right.
It's definitely in my eyes, guys.
How much we have? 1/2 teaspoon? Is that teaspoon or tablespoon?
No, this is a 1/2 teaspoon.
Okay.
Just a 1/2 teaspoon. I put the powder in because you guys know I'm not crazy about the texture of onions, but talk about maybe if you were doing this, should I fix your mic?
Yeah.
It's not up. It's just like facing down at your chin.
Oh, that's bad.
Can y'all hear him? Let us know.
Check 1, 2, hey. Okay. Here, like if I was cooking it and she wasn't eating it, I would put real onions in there. I would put peppers in there.
Like you would saute that beforehand.
Yeah, I'll saute it. Not too much, 'cause I don't want it too soft because you're gonna cook it in here for about 30 minutes, so.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
we
so
have
I'm also gonna
garlic.
add like a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder because it's easier this way, but it gives you that little, that you need to make it great. And this is the egg mixture. This is it.
That's it.
This is it, guys. Hey, you see how some of that seasoning is sticking to the edge?
Yeah.
Get it, really get in there and get all that off the edges.
All right.
We want everything to play well together in the pool.
What do we do now?
Oh, okay, so here's the thing. Can you give me, that might be hot. I'm not sure if it's hot or not.
You normally like to burn me?
Did I burn you?
No, you normally do. I get burnt in my mouth.
I try to warn them, guys. Okay, so here's what I do. If you have time, get like a 2-pound bag of, I like to use tater tots, guys. It's just good old-fashioned tater tots. If you have like 3 or 4 hours to set them on the counter and let them defrost, that's great. Sometimes I forget that. And so here's my little hack. While I'm preheating my oven to 350, I'll just take those tater tots and I'll throw them on a little pan. And I let them go and defrost. I don't know if that's the right thing to do.
I ate like 8 of them when we were setting up, so.
It's good, they're good. They get a little crispy on the edge, I don't mind that. So here's what we're gonna do. 2 pounds of tater tots is going into a spray. Chris just sprayed with Pam.
I spray it to death because I don't like for it to stick.
Oh, if it sticks, it's terrible. I've forgotten to spray a couple times and I hate that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna push them in there, and then I'm just taking like a little, whatever this is. Technically, I think this came with my rice maker, but I use it for all kinds of things. And I'm just gonna like smash it down a little bit. You could use a spatula or whatever. Just smash your tots, people. Does that look good, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. So next, we are gonna put the sausage that we just made. It's a pound of that breakfast sausage. When I make the sausage, I line just a plate with paper towel. That way, so the excess grease can just kind of get off. That's what I did. And I just set it to the side until I'm ready to use it, which is right now. So the next thing that we're gonna do is, are you eating?
Yeah, I'm gonna make, this is so good.
Is that a tot sandwich? Wait, you need a top? You need a topper.
No, I don't want a top.
Oh. Guys, Chris always eats the ingredients. Okay, the next thing we're doing is we're gonna put in, choose whatever cheese you want. Like I have a mild cheddar today.
Mild cheddar?
You could use sharp if you want. You could use a Colby Jack, so it's like, although I've been snacking on that cheese.
I can eat cheddar cheese like that.
I can. If it's mild, I can.
All right.
Okay, so it's an 8-ounce block. For those of you who don't know, that 8-ounce block is gonna yield you like 2 cups of cheese, right, babe? Let's go. Me and you both. Me and you both. Because you don't wanna just dump this, you wanna spread it. You wanna make sure that every little corner is covered with this cheese. So like, don't be afraid to mix your cheeses up too. You can totally do that. Like if you have if you have a half a block of cheddar and you have a half a block of Monterey Jack, definitely use that. Mix it up. I shred my cheese. Y'all know how I feel about that. I always feel like it's better that way. Now, the egg mixture.
You ready?
Yeah, are you ready?
Is there a certain way to do it?
Just pour it and try to do it as evenly as possible. Make sure everybody gets a bit of that. Guys, so I was thinking today, like, how important it is to create memories with your family. And for me, I feel like this casserole, this breakfast or brunch casserole, has become something that has become a staple in our house with the boys. Like, they expect it, whether it's Saturday or Sunday. At some point during the weekend, they expect to wake up to the smell of this.
I expect to wake up to the smell.
You definitely do.
Hey, I'll do it like, I'll say, babe, I'm getting to go for my bike ride. Can you go and put this in?
Can you go ahead and get it done? Put it in the oven?
Yeah.
Oh, why's that
Nah,
broken?
you're right about those traditions, man. It's important.
Yeah, I was telling Chris earlier today, y'all may not hear me all over the olive foil. We're gonna foil this. Your oven should be at like 350. Foil it, and we're gonna put it in there for like 40 minutes. Thank you, babe. You can do that while I tell my story. I was telling Chris today, like, one of my favorite memories growing up in my home was that anytime my dad cooked, which was not often, because he was usually doing things or traveling, but when he did cook for us, even at dinner time, it was breakfast. You might get some French toast if you're lucky, but it might just be eggs or bacon or sausage and some toast. He always made breakfast for dinner, which me in Atlanta really thought that was fun. Like, we thought it was something different, so we really enjoyed that. And Chris was telling me how his mom made oh, darn it. You know what we forgot, babe?
What?
Texas Pete.
You don't put it in there.
I do, I absolutely do.
You cook it in there? I never done that.
I slide it in. Guys, when you're making your egg mixture, you could put a few dashes of this. Absolutely, you can do it afterwards.
Yeah, do it on the back end.
I eat it on the back end, but I'm not gonna lie. I usually do about 3 or 4 little dashes of this in your egg mixture. Moving on, you were telling me how your mom used to make like a version of this. Like it's nothing new, but it's just like putting your own spin and how you like it.
Yeah, she would make it in Sunday mornings. Like that would be the first thing she'd do.
Guys, she's a pastor, so that was a lot of love.
I didn't go to Sunday school. I was like, Mom, you make that before you go to Sunday school. I'll meet you at 11 o'clock for the service. But no, she always did that, and it was something that I woke up to every weekend. And it's crazy because now my boys, we eat it every weekend as well. And we would love for you to share this tradition. It's amazing. It's easy to cook. Takes about, 30 minutes?
No. Oh, to get this together, yeah, maybe like 20 minutes, 15 minutes at the most.
How long does it cook in the oven?
So we're gonna do it for 40 minutes covered at 350. We're gonna check it, jiggle it a little bit, see how it's setting up. We'll take the foil off, and I usually cook mine for another 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
And then after that 20 minutes, we'll take it out and just see.
Yeah.
You know, those corners, y'all know those corners set up a lot quicker than the middle does. So when you stick something in there just to check, definitely do it in the middle, not the corners. But you know, it just made me think about when I was thinking about Dad and how he would make breakfast for dinner, and then you talking about how your mom every weekend before she would even go to church to preach and do all of her responsibilities there, this is something that she would make. And it just made me think like how important it is, I guess, for me and you that we make memories with our kids. And sometimes I think people get it twisted, like it has to be this extravagant thing. And for me, it doesn't have to be extravagant. It just needs to be consistent in order for it to really become a memory. Like, oh, I remember that one time I went to Disney as a kid, but I remember, or you remember your mom making this every weekend. So for me, I was like, what can we do in our family to start creating these types of memories? And this casserole, although it's super simple, and you've probably eaten it 100 times also, it's easy because you can make it your own. What does your family like? But it also creates memories. And my hope is, now I'm not trying to rush to get my kids dating and married. And if you know me, you know that I'm not trying to do that. I'm the one who pulls it back rather than leans forward. But I do think a little bit.
We're gonna do arranged marriages, I think.
Can you still do that?
Well, I just gotta talk to the kid's parents. So, like Claudette, you and Jerk.
Hey, if you wanna apply to marry one of our boys, let us know in the comments.
Listen. Claudette and Jerk, listen, we need to arrange a marriage between our boys and one of your little girls. I think there's a close age there.
They're so adorable.
No, but yeah,
but I'm just saying that like later down the road.
Yeah.
I really hope and look forward to the times that our boys come home to visit you and me, whether it's here, hopefully it's in Hawaii, because that's where I'd like to retire, that they want us to make this for them. Like, it's super simple, it costs hardly nothing, but again,
memories are priceless,
it's the consistency that creates memories. Like, one of the things that I love about you is that every week at some point, usually like on a Thursday or Friday night or Saturday, one of the things that you do is you watch a movie with the boys and you bake cookies. And it doesn't have to be homemade. He doesn't make them homemade, guys. It's the break apart, ready to go. But
it's a memory. It's something
the boys will never forget all these weeks that you do that for them. And I pour all the milk, and and then they make a mess, and then I clean it up. But they'll always know that that's something special they did with their father. And so we hope that this recipe is something that maybe you could use and establish memories with your family. Whether it's this or something else, just know you want to make the most out of every moment that you're given. Tomorrow is not promised.
It's not promised, man. Life is fragile. So
it's so fragile.
Make the best out of every moment that you have. And fill your stomach with this breakfast casserole.
Okay, we'll be back in a few minutes.
We're diving in. What do we enjoy? Breakfast casserole. Jaden, when do we normally get this?
Every Saturday or Sunday.
Yes, every Saturday and Sunday. And Judah, you love it, right?
Judah likes